when she started off in the music industry, yeah, she was just playing her piano, and I think it's one of the unique things that we laughed about. Something different, something that we were not familiar with. We know that the likes of Stevie Wonder, the likes of Ray Charles were also pianists. They would play the piano in all their songs, and Alicia Keys, made sure that she features her piano skills in each and every song that she sang. I think it's maybe a few songs. I think out of her albums, maybe like 6 songs or yeah, but less than 10 songs that she doesn't feature her piano skills on each and every video that she stars in, when it comes to her music. So, yeah, I am looking forward to it. And then during the course of the week, I came across, is it? I think it was Will Smith, yes. He had posted a what is it? He had posted a caption that says officially wrapped up. So Bad Boys is going to be released sometime during the course of the year. If I do remember, they mentioned that it will be released sometime in June, 7th of June to be exact, and it features the usual Will Smith, who plays Mike Lowry, and oh, oh my gosh, Martin. And why do I forget his character name? Oh my gosh, I hate it when I forget the character names because I always remember. Um, anyway, him. I hate it when I forget people's characters in the in the in the movie. But anyway, I think is it Burrell that's the name of his character. Eh? I think so. Anyway, so they're coming back, reprising their roles. Burnett, yes, Marcus Burnett. Oh, I knew that I was gonna get that right. Anyway, so they were filming in Miami as expected, and others that are making a comeback is Fat Joe. Um, oh no, Fat Joe. It was DJ Khaled, yes. That made his first appearance in Bad Boys for Life, and now we see that Fat Joe was on set, and also what else is there? Okay, returning stars. It's Vanessa Hudgens and Alexander Ludwig and Paulo Nunez. Yes, so those are coming back. If you do remember, the last installment of Bad Boys, which was Bad Boys for Life, which is Bad Boys 3, Will Smith, Michael Lowry, Detective Mike Lowry, discovers that he has a son with basically a gangster's wife. Yes, a late gangster's wife. So, yes, I guess that's going to be quite an interesting one because probably they are going to focus on the father and son relationship. And I see Martin, who is Marcus Barnett, who is partner to Mike Lowry, being the guiding force because he is a father and he knows the ins and outs of fatherhood. So I think he's gonna be like the voice of reason, the voice um, of wisdom, during this installment of of this of Bad Boys 4. And I also saw clips of looks like he is getting married as well. So yeah, it's quite interesting. We know that he was involved with another detective on a storyline that we didn't get to see. So yeah, interesting. Interesting. I see that there's also like one of those futuristic cars that the new section that they were basically thinking that they would compete with, which eventually they partnered up with when, in Bad Boys 3, with their futuristic way of, doing things. They use the drones. They've got this nice, cute cars and. So if Mike Lowry is gonna be hitched, yeah, I'm interested to know how will that go about, because it's like basically it's like a bachelor for life. Bachelor for life. Another character I wish would have come back but actually died on Bad Boys for Life was the captain. Love, love, love the captain. Love, 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 love. I just didn't see him. I just didn't see him dying. But I just love how highly strung he used to be when he was dealing with Mike and Marcus. Like, yeah. Anyway, yes. And hey, I don't know how much you follow on these Real Housewives, stories, but there's okay. If you watch the Housewives stories, the installments, I'm sure people will, have an idea when we talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and in particular, Portia Williams, who was married to a Nigerian American, Simon Gubadia, and who are said to be divorcing after 15 months of marriage. And yeah, it seems it's going to be a very messy one, because now there's allegations that the soon to be ex-husband was involved in a number of, corruption allegations. Ne? Yes. And also, yeah, which go back to as far as 1990 something or 1980 something. Yeah. And apparently it was too much to bear, because at some point he was supposedly going to be deported, and also it was about fraudulent um, fraudulent dealings in terms of identity, using different names, and yeah. Also, I don't know, but I guess it is going to be unveiled as the divorce proceedings do continue, and people are basically shaming Portia for leaving a husband of and not sticking by him during his challenging times. Okay, so it says but basically it says Simon was accused of fraud and sham marriages, as reports claimed he's been denied U.S. citizenship. And then says days later, news of of a $814,000 lawsuit against his company over the past due bill for the use of private jet was shared. And then shortly thereafter, Portia did sign a prenup filed documents against his strange spouse, demanding that he refrain from destroying any financial documents or selling off any of their properties. Yo, oh my gosh, but yeah, wow. You see now, because apparently in one commentary they're saying that if you need to, if you get yourself into sticky situations in the sense that if they suspect that you're marrying for convenience, which means you are seeking citizenship through marriage, they are saying that there has to be evidence that you are basically like really married. There has to be evidence. You have to be seen in public. You have to seen, like, basically it must be seen by people that you are married. And then yeah, so there's like all sorts of ways that you need to prove in America if you need to be a citizen, and you get married to an American. And this commentary was saying that Simon basically scoped the most visible star, and it was kind of the best way to prove that, because she is in the limelight, and she's not as famous as the previous ex-wife, who was also part of the Real Housewives franchise. I just can't remember her name, but yeah. So people will do things for convenience, and they will do things because they want to get themselves in certain positions. And somehow such things, they do catch up with you. I know I was checking out his post. He had recently purchased a new Rolls Royce, which is a hybrid. It's one of a kind at the end of the day. And so I don't know whether he's camouflaging what he is recently experiencing. So andiyazi, but at the end of the day, it is what it is, and yeah. So I'm not sure if you've been a loyal listener of Stay Real. Myself and Ubud Lester, we always, like we kind of go into different topics. And I remember during the time Asher was going to be performing at the NFL playoffs, his halftime performance, his show, which is like regarded as one of the highlights of any musician in America. So we were talking about Shannon Sharp, who's the NFL Hall of Famer, which is the National Football League in America, which is, I wouldn't say it's like rugby, but something to that effect. It's like net. Okay. Anyway, yeah, it's like something. It's a sport that you can compare to rugby. So you know that he's got a podcast which is called Club Shay Shay, whereby he interviews different celebrities, sports stars, and like famous people, from different genres, which is sport, which is film, music, so forth. So he was actually revealing that he says that from his interview with Cat Williams, the explosive interview, like I actually watched it till the end eventually, and like Cat Williams is so like cutthroat. He'll tell it like it is, and he'll tell you like the dirt, what goes behind each and every, film, what happened, who did what, who didn't do what, who accepted what, who didn't accept it, whatever, and the lies people tell just to gain popularity. So basically, it's been revealed that he actually said he just got a check, and so whatever we think he made, we must multiply that by 3. So basically, in a nutshell, in the interview, he made the most money he's ever made than he did in an NFL season. So now you can imagine someone who is like an NFL superstar. You know, they get quite a lot of money. Like now in 2000, because remember, he started off playing like in the mid 80s, right? Through till I think it was the mid 2000s. So in 2000, he made 5 million rands when he signed with the Baltimore Ravens, although 4.5 million of that was a signing bonus. And then in other years, his earnings varied from $110,000 to $3 million. Yeah? And then I remember in their nightcap, he was justifying that, you know, like they were discussing him and Chad Johnson that, how much he had made. So basically, he was, just playfully saying that if you think he made $500,000, we must times that by 3. And then if he made $1 million, times that by 3. Whatever we think he made, we must basically multiply that by 3. And then he said, I made more money on Cat Williams alone than I made in any year that he played the NFL. So I don't know how much he has made, but he has made a darn good, you know, money. And he also says that the criticism he has faced, where he was arguing that he is not a journalist. He has never portrayed himself as a journalist. He's only portrayed himself as an entertainer, and he is doing someone that, he's doing something that he loves, you know. And like I said earlier, that he did mention that his show is about entertainment, and some people are mad at his success, and he was. It's also been revealed that since he interviewed Cat Williams, his YouTube channel has been viewed over 60 million times. Imagine. And actually enjoy his interview on his show on YouTube, and quite informative, quite entertaining. And I think I like his roughness, his cutthroat in terms of he just like it's like a conversation, like he's sitting at home having a conversation, with a friend, and like just talking freely, So it's yeah. So it yeah. Anyway, but I think I like the guy nonetheless, and yeah. Let's leave it at that. Okay, so I think we'll just play some more music, and yeah, I think I'll do a double play. And okay, last week I didn't play the song nicely, so I'm gonna play this song up until the end. And yeah, I think we're just going to a song by Barry White and his lovely wife, Goldine.